Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever you get a chance to watch this video, I greet you all and I hope that you are well, that you are doing amazing. I am Aline Umutoni and this is an amazing time and an honor for me to come and share with you some insights, some knowledge, some information that I believe that will help you for what's to come. So I am a life coach, and the reason why I became a life coach is because I've been a long-term investor for 12 years now. I'll go into 13 years next year February. So it's gonna be 13 years that I've been in the investment world. So I became a life coach because my desire is to enlighten and equip people to have knowledge before the crash happened. Now we all are experiencing the inflation. We all are experiencing the market crash. I know you are going to watch this video on Thursday. On Thursday, the last Thursday of September. I don't know how the market will be, but as I recorded this video, the market was not looking good, and the analysts were not really optimistic that the Dow Jones will actually rise, because the Dow Jones has been down, the S&P 500 has been down, the Nasdaq is shaking too. So really, the market is on red. Now, many people are shaking, many traders are panicking, many people are selling and doing all of these things because the market is crashing. But wise investors as me, I am a wise investor for two reasons, actually three reasons. The first reason is I am well informed, I am insightful, I know what to do, and I know, and I have already planned, and I've already equipped myself for the crisis. So a wise person does not wait for the fire to happen for you to know where the fire extinguisher is in your house. Let's say if you have a home, like a very big home, you don't wait for the fire to come in your house to know where the fire extinguisher is. It's the same in your life. As a wise person, you have to prepare. You have to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Meaning you have to have the tools and equip yourself to know what to do in time of crisis. Many people in times of crisis do things. The first thing they do nothing. They are shocked, they are paralyzed. Other people, they will just say, oh my goodness, I'm gonna wait for the government to save me. The bad news is, in this situation, even the government can't even save itself. So you have to save yourself. You have to know how you're gonna save yourself. And many people are going to lose their money. Let me tell you this. In 2020, on March 16, the market crashed. I knew that the market was going to crash 2 months before the market crashed, because I am a wise long-term investor. I surround myself with analysts. I surround myself with people that predict, that analyze the data, that know the real. I'm not listening to the news. I mean, I love the news. I watch the news for a little bit of information, but for me, in all honesty, I don't really trust the news 100%, because the news is biased. You know, you have to understand that the news will actually want you to know what they want you to know. So I like to be insightful. I like to be inside, not just seek my own knowledge, but also partner, belong to clubs that will help me analyze data to predict the future. So, because I knew that there would be a crash in March 2020, on the 16th of March 2020, some people had even like given the date, but some people were just saying in March or beginning of the second quarter of 2020. So I was equipped. So when the market crashed, many people lost a lot of money. I didn't lose nothing. Actually, I used that moment to buy more stocks. When people were running out of the stocks exchange, I was running into the stock exchange. That's what I do. That's what wise investors do. Wise investors don't buy when the crowd is buying. Why is investors don't buy when the crowd is buying? Why is investors buy when the crowd is crying and running away? That's when we buy. Now, this video is to answer the question: why are wise long-term investors not afraid of the crash, the market crash? Because they are informed. I always say it. If you watch any of my video, I always say and I repeat: knowledge is the bedrock of everything. When you have knowledge, you can level. You can leverage your life. You can understand what to do compared to somebody who doesn't know. And you know what? When you don't know something, you cannot change it. When you don't know something, you cannot transform it, and it can even destroy you. So knowledge is vital. So for me, I invest in knowledge. I invest in knowledge. I invest in knowledge. I invest in knowledge. I equip myself to protect my assets. I equip myself to protect myself from the market crash. And I can tell you this: my money is not in the market. So right now, even when the market is down, I'm not moved because my money is not in the market. I protected my assets. I'm ready for the crisis. I'm ready for it. So that's what wise long-term investors do. They're not moved because they know that the market is fluctuating. I always tell people the stock market is like life. You have bad days, you have good days. Sometimes bad days can be longer. You can go into a season of depression and it can be like months, but it does not going to stay like that. When you prepare yourself, then you are not facing casualty. Now, some of you are going to tell me, Aline, you're talking to stock market investors. I don't have any stock, so I'm fine. Let me tell you this. If you think that the market crash is not going to affect you if you don't have stocks and all that, you are well mistaken. 2020 taught us, many people lost their job. Right, many people could not lost the 401k, lost the bond, the mutual fund, and all that. So even if you tell me I don't have this, there's something for sure that is going to be affected. If you have money in the bank, just know it's going to be affected. The market is going to affect it because everything is affected by the stock exchange. So you have to be insightful. Financial literacy is very trivial. What hurts my heart is the fact that they don't teach it at school. They teach everything else, but they don't teach financial literacy. People will come out and they have no idea about financial literacy. They don't even know how to read a financial statement. They don't even know the type of financial statement. They don't even understand it. And when you do that, then you are more leveled to be in the side of casualty. Now, I am telling you this. October is going to be a very dark season. We are entering into a very dark season. I am not pessimistic. October is my birth month. I wish I could come with good news and say it's gonna be shiny. No. It's going to be dark. The second last week, I'm recording this video on the second last week of September. It was dark. It was painful. The Dow Jones just went down. People were red. People were very sad. People were anxious. I was watching CNBC and I could see how people were sad when they were closing the market. But I wasn't shocked. I mean, I did not gain money, but I didn't lose money because I'm using a technique that protects me. So when the market is up, I get. When the market is down, I don't get anything, but I also don't lose anything. So I want to tell you this. Join the masterclass. Let me tell you this. The masterclass, in all honesty, the masterclass will give you knowledge. The masterclass will give you, the masterclass will give you, the masterclass will give you knowledge, information, which is the bedrock of everything. That's what but in the season that we are in right now, you don't just need knowledge, because knowledge alone cannot transform you. It's like if you have knowledge with no understanding, you cannot have wisdom. So wisdom is the application of knowledge, but you cannot apply something that you don't understand. So I want to encourage you to not just invest in the masterclass, because the masterclass, though it's great, but it's just not. I'm going to give you the e-course, and I'm going to give it to you, and then you're going to figure it out yourself. But I'm going to tell you, this is the time for you to understand the season. Like, I am a kingdom citizen, and the Bible says the sons of Issachar knew the times and the season. You have to understand. They understood the time and the season. They knew what strategic thing to do. They knew what to do and what not to do. So by enrolling to I have a 6-month coaching program. That's an intensive coaching program where I am your coach, meaning I will be there to intensively coach you. I will be there to not only go through the 7 topics of the masterclass intensively, but also give you an understanding, a deeper understanding, and also help you build your investment portfolio, protect your asset, and make sure that your retirement planning is not going to be affected by the market crash. This is not a time to procrastinate. Let me tell you this. I lost 4 clients in 2020. The reason why I became a life coach is because I was traumatized by the fact that I lost 4 clients. Within 5 months, I lost 4 clients. And the last client that I lost, I spoke to him the day before he ended his life. He didn't lose $500. He didn't lose $1,000. He lost $1 million. So I don't want you to lose. My passion and desire, the reason why I'm passionate about what I'm doing, is because I don't want you, when you are in that darkness, when the market is crashing, when everything is crashing, when you're losing your money in a lapse of a moment, and you feel hopeless. I don't want you to get there. I want you, when that happens, that you're like, wow, I'm safe. That you know that you are covered. That you know that your assets are covered. So I would say this is the best time to invest into an intensive coaching. I always tell people, knowledge without understanding cannot create wisdom, and wisdom is the only thing that creates wealth. So you need knowledge, you need understanding, and you need wisdom. And the three things, the Bible says a triple cord cannot be easily broken. So the 3 things now will actually create wealth. So by enrolling to the 6-month coaching, you are going to have information. You are going to have insight that will help you, and also referrals. Because I'm not going to just give you a theoretical thing. I am going to practically help you protect your assets, whether it's your home, whether it's your mortgage, whether it's whatever it is, so that when the market crashes, you are not a casualty. You're on the other side. There will be 2 types of people at the end of the crisis. There will be people that have thrived, that will thrive in the crisis and soar and generate wealth during the crisis, and there will be people that will lose everything. Why? The difference between the 2 is knowledge and understanding and wisdom. It's not just knowledge, it's understanding and wisdom. Because if you have knowledge and you don't know how to do a thing, if you have the information and you don't know the how, it's also a problem. So join the 6-month coaching, and I tell you this, you are not going to be disappointed, because that is going to help you. It's going to help you not only understand what to do and understand how to manage your money and protect it from the crisis and the market crash. So that's it for me. Enroll to the 6-month coaching program. It will be my honor, and the detail is in the caption. Come very fully loaded. I cannot wait to be your coach. It will be really an honor for me, and I look forward to being